Hello, family. This is your friend Kenisha, and welcome to another episode of Momentum Mondays. That's right. This is an opportunity where we're going to get our week fired up and started in the right direction. Remember that I'm coming to you talking about transformation. It's one of my most favorite words in the world. When I break out the word transformation and break that down, I get the word transform. And then when I break transform down to this acronym, I have taking real people and navigating towards success, trans, and then the form portion of it is forcing ourselves into radical metamorphosis or focusing on the right mindset. So in season 3, we are in a new series and we've been talking about all I do is win. That's right out there, dreamers, leaders, those who want to change this world. What do we say? All I do is win, no matter what. So our specific title for today is, guess what? Wait for it. No fear, K-N-O-W, to no fear, N-O, fear, part 2. That's right. This topic is so heavy. It wasn't time for us to lift off of it. Why? Because if we are going to win in every situation in life, we have to understand K-N-O-W, fear, so we can lead ourselves to put our shoulders back and say no fear, so we can get to the place called there. So I'm going to read to you the definition of fear again. It says this: it is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain, or a threat. So when we think about venturing into our destiny and to doing things that maybe we've never seen anybody do before, we don't typically think all I do is win. Typically, the fear that comes over us is all I do is fail. All I do is flop. All I do is mess up, or all I do is not have enough money to get the vision to come to pass. But that's not how we're going to think. Listen to me. You have destiny in you. There's dream in you. There is dream. I did not say there are dreams. You have that too, but there is dream in you. You are a dreamer. You win all day, every day. But in order to get to that, we have to be able to embrace this understanding of what fear is. And here's a quote that I absolutely love. This is by Marie Curie, and here's what she says. It says, nothing in life is to be feared. Nothing, no thing. It is only to be understood. So ask yourself this question. Do you know K-N-O-W, fear? You might say, yeah, Dr. Kenisha, I know, I have a whole lot of fear. That's not what I said. Do you know it? Do you understand it? Do you know the surroundings of it? Do you know its purpose? That's what I mean by K-N-O-W, no fear. Here's another one by Judy Blume, another quote. She says, each of us must confront our own fears. We must face them. Then she says, must come face to face with them. We must look fear in the eye. We must not shy away from it. We have to know it like we know our own name. She also says, how we handle our fears will determine where we go with the rest of our lives. How I lean into fear, how I embrace fear, how I understand fear, false evidence appearing real, F-E-A-R. How I know fear, K-N-O-W. It's going to determine if I win. Think about that. And then Judy Blume goes on to say, to experience adventure or to be limited by the fear of it. All of that depends on you. What are you going to do with fear? Are you going to go to a networking session? I went to a networking session the other day with the Chamber of Commerce, and I had an opportunity to meet some fabulous people, even on Zoom. Will you network and understand fear? I didn't say let it control you. I said, will you know it? Remember, all I do is win. Part of winning is to KNOW fear so you can say no, N-O, to fear. So let's take a look at our book from this week. We're coming back again from, that's right, Chase the Lion. It is by Mark Batterson. And oh my gosh, if you have never read this book, run out and buy it right now. And we're coming from pages 4 and 5. And Mark says this on page 4. God's dream for your life, it's much bigger, so much better than breaking even. Think about that. What are you dreaming? What are your desires? Do you just want to break even? Do you just want to pay off your bills? Or do you want to have surplus so you can help someone else? Do you just want to land a job? Or do you want to go after your dream? You decide. KNOW, fear, to say no to fear. It says, if you focus on not making mistakes because you're filled with fear, you won't make a difference. And then he goes on to say this, listen, destiny is not a mystery. Destiny is a decision. But when we allow fear to make us, to run away, then we don't decide our destiny. It says, destiny is a decision, a difficult decision, a daring decision, a counterintuitive decision. You fulfill your destiny one opportunity at a time. But guess what accompanies those opportunities, family? Fear. Fear will come with every great opportunity. So my question is, are you going to know it? Are you going to understand that it's part of the process? Everything worthwhile is uphill. My mentor, Dr. John C. Maxwell, we call him Papa John, says that. So if I know everything worthwhile is uphill, if I know my destiny is uphill, then part of the uphill is knowing fear. It comes with the process. And it says, listen to this. Lion chasers have an eye for opportunity. They are amazing. There are amazing opportunities all around us all the time. But you have to see them and seize them. Then you need 2 o'clock in the morning courage to chase them. Will you know fear? KNOW. So here's point number 1. Fear is part of the process. Bottom line. Finito. Done. There's no way around it. If you are going to leave a legacy of significance, in order to get to that place of significance, fear is going to accompany you daring to dream. But when you KNOW know that, then you can say, fear, no fear, because you understand, you know that it's part of the process. Point number 2, KNOW fear, because it indicates you are winning. When you know fear, which means to understand it, then that means you're winning because, listen to this, people who are doing nothing, there's no fear connected to that. If there's no effect, if there's no significance, if there's no legacy, if there's no dream, if there's no daring, it's probably no fear accompanied. So if you are experiencing the fear in your heart to move forward, know that you are winning, because possibly you're tackling a dream that is going to leave significance on this earth. And then point number 3, no fear, N-O-W, no fear, you can't stop me. That's right. So here's our final thought. Decide to KNOW fear so that you can say no to fear. This is your friend Kenesha. I love you. Have a great day.